after the job was done, there were some problems. The bathroom was completely gutted. I've got some great photos of a gutted bathroom with no walls and such. And this is a photo of the bathroom now with the sink sort of hanging off and looking through. That actually looks out through to the sleep out. So, you know, that's quite a typical sort of sleep out area at the back. All of these walls are missing. So they just removed the asbestos panels all around the walls. Now, the only problem was the floor is concrete. And the asbestos panels actually went lower than the concrete floor. So they were concreted in some respects. They removed all the walls, but when I went to start working, you know, we had to reskim the floor so that we could retile, etc., etc. We found pieces of asbestos still in the floor that had been hidden under things, you know, so they wouldn't necessarily have immediately seen them, or that they were concreted in so they couldn't remove. So this was an issue, and I was like, well, you know, what do you do with that? So we concreted it in. That was the only thing that we thought was the safest thing under the circumstances to do. But I think in retrospect, you know, that should have been removed. Those pieces should not have been there. When I came back, after the outer wall asbestos was supposed to have been removed, this is the state that I found it in, which was really alarming because they'd missed a whole panel that was really mucked up. You know, had lots of. This is actually the panel that had holes in that went through to the bee's nest. So this should have been removed, and this was part of the the conversation we had. And you can see from this, I mean, this shows the fibres of the asbestos sheeting, the cement sheeting. And on the right-hand side, you know, there's a crack where the nail is in there, and all down this side. I mean, that's now fibrous, or fibres sort of just open to the atmosphere. That's outside. I mean, these are the other areas I'd asked them to sort of check. This is on the inside, where there's a toilet that's been plumbed in, and that's the the water feed or whatever going through the outside. Someone at some stage has literally just cut a hole roughly through the asbestos and shoved the pipe through. I mean, this is the kind of there were bits all over, the bits of asbestos where they just sawn through. And here was another photo here just showing that. That's just underneath that pipe. That's the actual piece of asbestos there, sitting there, the round piece that they've just sawn through, probably dropped down in between the wall panelling. And here's another piece. There's all sorts of bits there. And, when I went to clean up, this was post-removal, so it was supposed to be safe. And I had indicated, and I said, look, I found a few extra bits. Can you please just ensure they weren't removed? I was really appalled. I had these tradespeople coming in. I had an electrician in. I had a plumber in. And I actually took them to this area, and I said, not too close, obviously. And I said, look, just keep away from here at the moment because, this is dangerous. I've got the asbestos people coming back to fix this. I'm not happy.